Enfys Tarot. Today is March 25th, 2025, and we are going to start with our True Intentions reading for the community. This is where we ask Spirit to guide us using the True Intentions deck, finding out what are the mysteries behind the people in our lives. What are their true intentions? So let's go ahead and just kind of get centered. If you're already in the room, take a nice deep breath, get a little bit grounded, connect to source energy. That will help the flow. And I will do the same. So let's go ahead and shuffle these a little bit, get this deck ready, get it charged up. I hope everyone's Tuesday is off to an amazing start. I hope you had a wonderful Monday after we finished speaking. And you know, the funny thing is, well, I can tell that I'm going to be shuffling this for a minute. Good morning, Divine Timing. Yes, I'm doing well. Hope you are too. The past week, maybe 2 weeks, we've been having a lot of spirit messages talking about clearing out, clearing the space, getting rid of the things that are no longer serving us, making room for manifesting our own true intentions. And this morning when I got up, I was messing around on my phone a little bit, and I learned through some of the astrologers that I listen to that it really is that time. Like, that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be clearing out and setting intentions and manifesting. There's a lot of energy behind that right now with this. We're going to have the first solar eclipse in Aries coming up in like a week. And as I always like to mention as disclaimer, I am not an astrologer. I just listen to messages from Spirit and I relay those messages. That's what I do. But I've learned this morning that everything that Spirit has been asking us to do is like right on time with what's going on, in the stars and planets. So just keep that in mind. There's always, it's all about timing. It's all about the signature of the energy that is occurring and how we can best communicate and utilize that signature. And I think that's why we get these messages that we do from Spirit. They know what's up. I might not know what's going on, but I know how to deliver a message. All right, Spirit, what is the true intentions message for today? What do we need to know about the people in our lives? What are their true intentions? How do we best handle those? What's going on today? Let's find out. I think we're ready to pull. I'm feeling like this one right here. Empathy. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. So there is someone in your life who is there for you, who wants to be understanding and empathetic rather than judgmental. So if there's someone in your life that you're kind of hoping is a safe person and you need somebody to talk to, whoever you're thinking about right now may be that person. This is the empathy card. So this isn't, not that we're ever told not to be empathetic, right? We always want to be empathetic, but that's not a request right now from us. This is telling us there's been a person entering our life or they're in our life and they're a gift to us and they are empathetic toward us. So let's get a little more detail about that person. Could we maybe get some hints about who those people are and how do we let ourselves know that they are safe? What can we look out for? I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to translate a message to the community is what are the signs that we can look out for in people who we want to entrust our vulnerabilities to? Who's going to be empathetic toward us and not judgmental and not try to take advantage of our vulnerability? Let's find out. What are the signs we can look for? I think that's probably the safest bet because everybody has different types of people in their lives and not everyone is empathetic. There are people who try to take advantage of the vulnerable. And there are people who will turn around and hurt us if we are vulnerable with them. So what can we look out for? Who are we looking for? Okay, so the Queen of Cups in reverse, here's the first thing. It might be someone who we're not expecting. Someone who maybe we're afraid is going to be judgmental when secretly they're not. They're actually empathetic. When this Queen of Cups is in reverse, it could be telling us that we're missing something. We are making our own misjudgment around someone else. Yeah, and look at that, the Seven of Cups coming in reverse. We're like thinking worst case scenario about a certain person, and they actually do want to be empathetic. So this is someone in your life who is unassuming. You don't know that they are as empathetic and helpful as they are being. And then we've got the Six of Cups. So this Six of Cups represents someone who is offering something. So if someone offers you an opportunity to be vulnerable, to share your feelings, I won't say that you should ignore red flags, but if you think that maybe you have been misassessing a situation, misinterpreting a person, or believing that they are up to no good, perhaps they're actually not. Maybe they actually just want to be a friend. And I will give you an example of this really, really quick. Someone in my life has been helping out my elderly father. This is a total stranger. And because my father has a hard time like explaining situations now, because he's suffering from a case of, mild dementia. So his communication is a little bit tricky. He was telling us a story about this person who was helping him out. And the way he explained it, I had some red flags. I was like, boy, I don't know if we can really trust that person. So yesterday, I got a chance to meet that person because they actually offered to help him out even more than they already have. And my assessment of hearing my father tell me what was going on was 100% wrong. This person is a really good person. They truly are empathetic. They really do just want to help. And they're not gaining anything from this. They're just one of those people in the world who enjoys helping other people. So that's an example of what I'm talking about. Follow up. Don't ignore red flags, but if there aren't actually any red flags and you're just assuming the worst, maybe follow up with that and see what the truth is. Okay? So there's our reading today for True Intentions Tuesday. This could be very well something that makes you look in another direction. Look at that Two of Wands sitting there. If you know this person is in your life and ready to help, willing and wanting to assist you from a place of empathy, it is going to create a new pathway for you. And remember what we talked about not long ago, how important it is to accept help from others, to let that good positive energy come in, to not always say no because you think that you're putting someone out, Go ahead and accept help every now and then. Let that energy flow back and forth. Reciprocate. That's half of reciprocation, is accepting good energy from others. So thank you, Spirit, for that True Intentions Tuesday reading. I think it is a great time to go ahead and take a look at the chat box and find out who has some questions for us this morning. All right, Divine Timing, you're in first with your question. What advice do my guides have for me today? Okay. Asking for assistance on divine timing. What do they need to know today? Spirit guides, what does divine timing need to know today? What is the advice for divine timing today? Could we please have Divine Timing's spirit guides come into the room and answer this question for us? What is the advice for divine timing today? What advice do you have for divine timing today? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, there could be a breakdown in communication, and you're going to know how to navigate that because you're the King of Cups here. Yeah, there's this Three of Pentacles typically represents a breakdown in communication. Plain and simple. I mean, it could represent, sometimes it can represent a team that's not working well together, but usually that's as a result of a communication breakdown. It could represent walking away from a group of people, a team of people that you always kind of felt a part of and no longer do. If that's the case, no matter what the case, you're going to really want to pull your King of Cups energy in here. Your ability to navigate social situations, to understand the subtleties of communication, to read between the lines. You got to be able to read between the lines today. That's your real big message today, is be able to read between the lines and navigate that situation. You might feel a little bit trapped, okay? You don't need to. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like there's no way through, if you're feeling like you can't communicate in the way that you need to communicate, understand that you're not actually trapped. I just watched, it's so funny the way things come in. I watched a short clip of someone who was trying to explain the message of making mountains out of molehills. And I'm not suggesting that that's what you're doing. The point of the video was you had this man standing there with a vessel, right? It was like a I don't know, an urn, not really an urn. It was like a little pot, a little metal pot. And he was trying to get it through this ornate gate. And the gate had all of these sort of metal bits going through, and all of the metal bits were about this wide, this far apart, and the vessel couldn't fit through any of those bits, right? And he's trying to like get it through, and he can't get it through until finally, right in the middle, there's a metal arch, and he takes the vessel and he pops it over the arch and brings it through that way. And it's like so easy. You know, it was so simple. And there's, you know, reading between the lines too. It's understanding there's a solution that might not be so obvious, but it's like right under your nose. It's right there and ready for you. You're not trapped. You know the answer. So that is, yeah, and you can avoid a big problem if you can do that today. Read between the lines and communicate clearly. You're looking for an easy solution to a problem that at first glance seems like a big problem, but it doesn't have to be, because there's a simple solution. So that's your advice, Divine Timing. That was from your spirit guides today, and they pulled in all of the visions that they could so that I could communicate that one to you. Nana Banana, thank you for joining. I hope you pop your message back in there. Jason Bender, yes, many people have entered our lives. I'm getting a vision in my mind, sitting in my couch. Priests come in our life and lovers come in our life. Even Donald Trump comes in our life. Thank you. Yes, thank you, guides. Anna Banana. We've got a Nana Banana and an Anna Banana. That's funny. Did I make the right choice recently? Okay, Anna Banana. Let's see. All right, I need you to, I'm hearing, yes, you've made lots of right choices. I'm going to need you to focus in on the choice that you're talking about. Like really focus hard on that while I'm shuffling. Did Anna Banana make the right choice recently? Anna Banana make the right choice recently? Really focus in on that. Bless you. Okay. Temperance in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the funny thing is, I think you might be feeling like perhaps you overreacted, or perhaps you acted on something because you were so upset, so dissatisfied in that moment that you just acted without maybe thinking hard enough or understanding all of the repercussions of your decision or something. And with this 6 of Cups here, I wonder if you're feeling guilty about it. Guess what? You don't need to feel guilty about anything. Allow the help in right now, okay? You have the 10 of Pentacles in here. This is abundance based on good choices. That's the 10 of Pentacles. It's safety and security. It's legacy. It's family. It's really an excellent card to get. So if you're feeling like maybe you are regretting a decision that you've made because you're feeling guilty about something, or you think you overreacted, or you think you maybe jumped the gun or something, know that although it may not have been the way you typically handle situations, it actually was a good thing that you did, because it was definitely the right choice to make. Okay, so you've got these 3 components coming in here. The Temperance in reverse, meaning maybe it was too hot or too cold. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that exactly right. Or you acted based on fear or avoiding a problem or getting out of a situation that you were really uncomfortable in, and maybe you're regretting that. Maybe you're like, oh, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. No, I think it was. I think you really did have to act. And if that meant cutting ties with something that wasn't working, something from your past, it's okay that you did that. And if it requires you to rely on other people for help, it's okay. It's okay right now. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You did make the right call on that. So thank you, Anna Banana, for asking that question. I think your spirit guides were really happy to answer it for you. Reassurance every now and then is needed. And it can be tough. It can be tough to make decisions sometimes, especially right now. I opened this reading this morning with the idea, with the statement that it really is karmically, energetically, spiritually the time right now to be cutting cords that are no longer serving us, and making changes and opening space for what we really want and what is closer to what we're supposed to be doing. And sometimes that can be hard. Sometimes that can be really hard because we've defined ourselves a certain way, and changing some things in our life feels like we're changing the core essence of us. And it's not always true, and sometimes it's what's needed when it is true. Who's coming next? Okay, Stephen Yuri, good morning. Chandru, hello everyone. Hit the like button, folks. Thank you so much, Chandru. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You guys rocked it out yesterday. I had more viewers on a Monday than I've ever had. So, and I know it was because of you guys and helping me out. So I appreciate it. I guess we need to have discernment to identify red flags. Yeah, discernment to identify red flags. Yes. Divine guidance for me as I'm looking at career and wealth creation. Am I going in the right direction? Okay, Chandru, we're going to get some divine guidance for you regarding career and wealth creation. Are you in the right direction? Are you headed in the right direction? I think there are a few cards. There are a few cards in this deck where if they come up, I'll know exactly what the answer is. It'll be very clear. I wonder if any of those are going to come out. Is Chandru in the right direction for generating wealth and career. Career and wealth creation. Is John Drew heading in the right direction? There we go. Ooh, looks like you are using good judgment and listening to the call. You might be making some changes. Part of going in the direction that you're going in might mean letting go of some other stuff, changing course right now. That's, the Ten of Wands in reverse has to do with work and carrying a burden. And when it's in reverse, it means you're letting go of something and ready to start something new. Three of Swords, maybe that was a really difficult decision to make, but it is opening this opportunity for something. And when you get something like the Page of Pentacles in a career and wealth creation question, you're definitely looking at an opportunity for some real abundance. You're looking at an opportunity to learn something new, to get some experience. Pages are always students of something. So if you've been thinking about going in a direction that requires you to learn something new, a new skill, or pick up some new information, that's on the right track, okay? Eight of Wands in reverse, the Fool. Okay, we're all getting this message. Take a hard look at your current situation, and if there's anything that you're kind of attached to, holding on to it from your past, and it's not really facilitating the new direction that you're taking, you have to let it go. Okay, you've just got to let it go, because it's going to stop. That old stuff is potentially going to stop you from doing what it is you're setting out to do here. So it's not about the how. I'm hearing that for you. Okay, keep learning, keep following. It's almost like the Moon card. Just keep meandering. Have the goal in mind and don't have any assumptions about how you're going to get there. Just keep on taking the yes, learning new things, letting go of the things that aren't working. That's the path for you. That's what you need to be on. It's the listening and creating. Maybe take a look at yesterday's Earth Magic Monday reading, just the first 10 minutes or so for that community reading. It says so much about how you can be acting through this week and this process. So yes, you are going in the right direction. Keep being open to learning new things, and keep being open to letting go of the things that aren't on this path. Okay, just let them go. You can let things go and continue moving forward. All right, it's the past stuff that's going to block you. It's not the future stuff that's going to block you. It's the stuff coming back from the past. It may mean that you're changing career paths entirely. That there's definitely a feeling of that given the cards that you received. So if you've been thinking about completely changing your career path, you're getting a green light. Okay, thank you for that. And let's see. Ana Lopez, things feel different and healthy with the person from the app. What do I need to know about this? And is there still something hidden in their intentions? Does it have to do with my music goal? He's in the business. Never mind. I'll do a full reading. So just a love related reading. And there's a connection to career, life, purpose, and how I should handle this, his intentions. Okay, so, all right, let's see what we can get for you. I think that Spirit does have a message about the person from the app. So I am going to pull something. It might not be a long answer, but there's something coming through for that. There's definitely something coming through for that. You're right. It is healthy. It does feel good. I think that whatever was hidden, there's been something created between the two of you that has opened the space for sharing. Okay? Something has already been disclosed. Whatever was hidden before, it's already been disclosed. So there is something really healthy about this relationship. When you have a Two of Cups, it's when two people bring out the highest and best good in each other. And I think that maybe after getting to know you a little bit, this other person feels like they can be open with you in a way that they couldn't before. So I kind of am getting that sense coming through. The World in reverse, the Star upright, Ace of Wands. Yeah. Go with this. Go with the flow. In terms of love, and this is, I was kind of focusing on love and career, the second part of your question here. It is changing something, okay? You have changed this person's mind. They don't feel like they have to hide things with you. That's really coming through here. You're getting the Two of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Wands. The World card in reverse means someone has changed course. They've changed direction. They're making a new choice for the first time. It's like they're choosing something new after having had a pattern of choosing the same thing every single time. Now that pattern's changing and it's different, and it's a really good thing. Star card and the Ace of Wands is a big thumbs up. It's really good timing, really good partnership. Who knows where this is going, but this is someone who's meant to be in your life right now, and it's a good thing. So yeah, and there's nothing in here that suggests that this would be in any way detrimental to your career. Okay, any direction of career. If this is something where you both share music interests, if you're both in the same business, I'm feeling like you might actually be helping each other and supportive of each other. So this is really cool. This is a beautiful reading for the questions that you wanted answered today. So thank you for asking those. And I do look forward to giving you a full reading, but for today, just feel really good about where this is going. Okay? Really, really good about it. Something has lifted. Thank you for that answer. Stephen Yuri, my friend is a nice lady. It's different. Not romantic, but a good friend. How is it developing? Okay. How is this friendship developing between Stephen and this nice lady? Share what we can. Please, let's share what we can. Not everything is going to be shared today because your friend has not given permission to access everything. Okay? So let's find out how this is going as far as we can. How is this relationship developing? What can we know about it? Oh, moving on from something that was disappointing. This can be a things are looking up card when the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Having that discernment to know what's working in this relationship as opposed to past relationships, making that really clear. This might be a good friendship or a good relationship that you can develop into what you're hoping for, what kind of friendship you want to have in a person. You know, let's see where this is going. Queen of Swords, there's going to be some excellent communication between you guys. And that's always, you know, pretty important if you want to have any kind of a relationship or friendship with someone. The communication is critical, and I think that this person is going to both share your intellect, like they're going to be good conversationalists, and they're going to understand what it is you're saying when you're saying it. Yeah, this is a good opportunity not to let go of. Don't let it pass you by here. Don't get fixated on anything with this one. You know, like just accept it. It's going to help you it's going to really be good for you because it's going to help you get over some of the disappointments of your past relationships, some of your past friendships. Look at where we're starting, and then you've got the Five of Cups in reverse. So this person might kind of trigger, it's an overstatement to say faith in humanity, okay? But it's kind of on the same thread as that. It's like if you've been disappointed by people over and over and over again, this person is going to surprise you in some ways. You know, it's like you're going to have an opportunity to have a really good connection with them, and they're not going to disappoint you in the same ways that you've been disappointed before, and you're going to have a lot of fun. This is going to be a good friendship to engage in. You know, it's going in a really good direction. Just let it keep the conversations going. Keep letting this get to a deeper level of conversation and sharing. You know, it's something to be looking forward to and enjoying right now. So yeah, this is a good thing. This is how it's developing. It is really good for both of you. So thank you for that question. Thank you for that answer. The real shark, this is definitely not witchcraft. Samantha Marie, good morning. How are you? Hi, Prisha. I'm doing great. How are you? You were in earlier this week, and I don't think I got to answer your question. So I hope you put your question in here today. Samantha Marie, anything I must know about the intentions of the ones I've missed recently? I've missed recently interacted with. And what about Mr. Gemini that's currently on my mind? Okay, let me reread that question. Anything I must know about the intentions of the ones I've missed recently? All right, let's get some intentions. Anything that Samantha Marie has missed? Is there anything Samantha Marie missed about the intentions? And what about Mr. Gemini? No, you're using good judgment. Judgment card upright. There's nothing that you've missed. you understand what you need to understand right now, and there's nothing really hidden. The World card in reverse, boy, we're getting some of these. This could be really good. The World card in reverse, this is all, I can't express to you guys how profound it is to me that we keep getting the same cards, and I know what's going on astrologically right now. Like, I have a vague idea, and all of these messages that are coming through. Be willing to change your patterns. Be willing to change your habits, okay? It's okay right now not to doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You understand what's going on, and you should act on that in a way that maybe you don't always act. So if that means that usually you doubt people and you're skeptical and jaded, and right now you'd like to maybe trust someone a little bit, do that. If typically you are, a little bit too naive and you let people walk all over you and then you just kind of go with it, don't do that. Whatever you were doing before in your past, let that go. Make a change the habit or the pattern with these people, and things are going to be good. There's a safety here. There's cooperation, collaboration, working together, not like in the Three of Pentacles though. This is like everybody doing their own thing next to each other and still being a community. Okay, this is a family. That kind of working together. It's different than that Three of Pentacles energy. But it is safe, it's abundant, there's a lot of good. Okay, so you're using the right judgment. There's nothing else that you need to know about that. And there's great deal of potential if you can act on it in a new way. All right. Victory. Here's victory. What do we need to know? What about Gemini? I mean, this might apply to Gemini as well. Is there something else? The Empress in reverse, the Hangman in reverse. Gemini is looking really good. Okay. You've got, let me pull these in here. Empress in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. I think you might be thinking too much. Yeah. It's like you're worried that you have to protect yourself. And maybe you don't have to. Maybe you don't have to protect yourself with this one. Hangman is this new, when he's in reverse, this is saying, okay, don't fight it. You need new perspective right now. So just surrender. Just see what happens. Just go with the flow. Just take a deep breath and widen your gaze. All right? Bring the whole picture in it. This is one of those, right now I'm getting that idea of like looking at a blue puzzle piece and saying, yeah, it's blue. I'm building a blue puzzle. The puzzle is going to be blue. And it's absolutely, there's nothing to argue with, right? You're looking at a blue puzzle piece. And then when you start to put the blue puzzle piece in there with all the other pieces, and then you stand back and look at the big picture, only one little tiny spot was blue. So you weren't wrong, you just needed the big picture. Okay? So Gemini is, I think, a good thing right now. You're getting the Two of Cups, which is like working together and bringing out the best in each other in a very healthy balance. So I think you're in a good place. I really, really do. I think that you're judging the situations appropriately. You're listening to your higher self in making some of these decisions. And if you're just feeling trepidatious about doing something new, behaving in a new way, or reacting to a situation in a way that you haven't reacted to like that before, it's okay to react differently. You're being asked to. So thank you, Samantha Marie, for that question. I hope that that was clear. I hope that that made sense. That reading was, the answer in that reading was a bit almost abstract, but I think that that was the way you needed to get the message today. Hello. You're welcome, Chandru. Oh, yes, I love that. Good reminder. The world reversed involves everyone. The star is each individual. Thank you. Really important point. You're welcome, Ana Lopez. Prisha, can you do my wealth reading for 2025? Yes, Prisha, I will do wealth reading for you for 2025. What is Prisha's wealth situation looking like this year? Let's get a wealth reading. Prisha would like to know about her wealth. 2025. Magician in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands upright. Okay, here's the thing. As it is right now, in this moment, there are some blocks to the abundance, okay? Those blocks are coming from maybe some internal conflict, and that internal conflict is causing you to have these sort of blocks, these barriers, this false self-imprisonment, beliefs that are stifling, beliefs that are stopping you, okay? So as it is right now, the external things are in place, but you're having a hard time noticing them and understanding that they're all ready for you, and it's just up to you to use them. There's some blocking there. There's energetic blocks, mental blocks, and that is something that you need to let go of. That is why this is in reverse right here, because you're absolutely capable of creating and generating the wealth that you're looking for, and you have everything at your disposal. You just don't know that you have everything at your disposal, and you don't know that you actually will be really good at using the tools. You will be successful. So be agile right now. Be confident right now. Be charismatic. Really believe in yourself, and be ready to use that creative problem solving that you have a knack for. Like, it's in there. You've got it. Okay, so as of right now, the wealth situation is not going to be what you want it to be because of these blocks. You've got to clear these blocks, okay? Maybe you want to do some like Reiki, talk to a Reiki practitioner. Maybe you want to do some meditating to remove the blocks. Maybe it's a good time for a theta healer to come in and remove some of the DNA blocks that you might be carrying. But there's some self-doubt here that is getting in your way. Okay, so repair the self-doubt. Get rid of the self-doubt and repair the confidence, and then move forward. It's going to work out, but you have to do that first. Okay? And then you're looking good. Okay? But right now it's up to you. Your Wheel of Fortune is currently in reverse. So you've got to rotate that. You've got to do what it takes, give it that nudge. Okay? And see what happens. See what happens. How good can it get? How good can it get? What are we doing today, universe? Show us. How good can it get? Be ready. King of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. That's awesome, Stephen. I'm feeling like it's a really good match. You're welcome, Samantha Marie. You too. I'm a piano. Updates outside a song. Hey, from South Africa. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Can I do a reading on sport betting? Yes. That's going to be the first sport betting reading I've ever done. I don't know anything about sports betting except stay away from the parlays. That's all I know. No parlays. Can you get a sports betting reading for I'm a Piano? I'm a Piano. Page of Wands. Okay, something has sparked your interest. Knight of Swords coming in here. Justice. Okay. All right. Where is this going? Okay. So the Knight of Swords coming in here, I mean, is that referring to betting on horses? I don't know. But something has caught your attention. You're curious and interested. If you want to bet on something like that, do it really carefully. Okay? Don't bet on anything that you don't know anything about. Use good sense. Use really good sense. All right? And keep it balanced. Don't overdo anything. All right? The Justice card, I'm feeling for you like the Justice card is saying, okay, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You're probably going to break even if you can just keep your head about you, your wits about you. Don't go off on any sort of like long shots. This Eight of Cups coming in reverse is telling me you don't want to go off on any long shots. Okay, if everybody is saying, I don't know, that's a sure loser, and you're looking at that loser and thinking, yeah, but if they win right now, I could make a lot of money. Don't. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah. Oh, and watch out. Watch out for the devil here. Sports betting can become very addictive. This is a highly addictive practice, okay? And the devil here talks about addiction. If you get attached to this, if you get addicted to this, it's going to be really hard to get out of. It's going to be hard to dig yourself out of this. So stay away from the things that make it more addictive. Like maybe don't do the apps on your phone or something. Like just watch out. Watch out. Yeah, look, you're going to be in the poorhouse. Stay away from the apps. Don't let this become an addiction. You're going to find yourself in the poorhouse. You might need to start changing hobbies. Okay? All right. That's your sports betting read. Thank you for letting me read that. That was fun. I haven't had any of those. Envita M, good morning. Welcome in. General reading for Envita M. Yes. Could we please have a general reading for Envita M? Ooh, the World. Hanged Man in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, the Sun is in reverse, Lovers is in reverse, the Empress. Okay, right now, lots of things are happening, lots of things are changing. It's really, really hard to be so vulnerable because you're feeling like the situation is a bit precarious. And it's causing difficulties for you. You got to focus on these two here, the World and the Empress, okay? The World can represent things are changing, things are always changing, right? There's a new sort of chapter that's emerging, and everything is sort of, you're not so sure about anything as you were before. Things, you're like, okay, but what about this? What about that? Don't worry about any of that, okay? While things are changing, your focus needs to be on your well-being, all right? Take good care of yourself right now. Be a source of receiving and giving love, okay? Wherever you are, enjoy wherever you are, okay? Like physically, wherever you are physically, make it a space that you enjoy being in, okay? And take really good care of yourself right now, because you're feeling like everything is kind of going crazy and you're having a hard time managing that, like what you're thinking about it. Don't think about anything, okay? Just focus on self-care right now. That's all you got to do. And see what happens. Like everything is going to work out. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep swimming. You know, that's what you need to do right now. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and focus on your own well-being. Lots of self-care right now, because things are better than you think they are. Okay? Don't worry. Thank you for letting me read your cards. Umsal. Yes, Umsal, what would you like me to read for you? I simply need a general roadmap. I simply need a general roadmap for the rest of this year, if you don't mind terribly. Sure. A few large things coming up, both quite good for me and my community. Okay. A roadmap for Umsal. And then ZZ, Bet, Scorp, hi, hello. Okay. General roadmap for the rest of the year. Okay, the first thing has to do with practicing, honing in on your skills, getting really good at what you do. Make sure you're focusing on that. Don't get distracted. Every day, this is the kind of card where every day you're practicing a little bit. Okay? You're just working hard on your goals. All right? Knight of Cups coming in here. This could be really fulfilling. And you need to know how to communicate to the people around you. Okay, there's an element of not swindling anyone, okay, but sort of wooing them, like getting them on the same page as you, like convincing them without being manipulative, but convincing them of what is best in their best interest, you know, getting them to see what's in their best interest. So that's really interesting that that's coming in here, working on that. Maybe some conflict coming up. If there is, understand that as you're working and communicating with the people and the conflict arises, that is an opportunity to establish a deeper bond. Okay, that is an opportunity to show, to express how you have integrity, how you can problem solve, how you're willing to navigate situations. Conflict with others are an opportunity to really show somebody what you're made of. You know, it doesn't have to be combative. It can be an acknowledgement of the situation and solving the problem, and use that as an opportunity. Don't focus on the negatives. Focus on the positives when these conflicts arise. Yeah, here's that five. You've got a couple of fives here. The year is not going to be super easy. You're going to have some challenges, but this is the energy that you want. You want to keep working at it. You want to keep on talking to people and convincing them of their best interest. Sometimes people refuse to see their best interest. So you want to be genuine about that. And when you make a mistake, you want to own it. Own it and fix it. Okay, don't focus on the negatives. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Be like, okay, that's what happened, and here's what we're going to do about it. That's going to help you move on from these issues, and just be willing to pivot. Be ready. You're really good. This is the problem solving card. Confidence, being agile, knowing when to turn in which direction, and just keep on moving. Okay, this is you this year. Three of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah, look, that you keep getting the same message. When something happens that you don't like, understand that it's going to be an opportunity for something. Let it be an inspiration for something. Let all of the obstacles and challenges generate really wonderful things. Okay, that's going to need to be your attitude. That's your roadmap. That's how you're going to navigate this year. It's taking problems and creating some opportunities from them. All right, that's your roadmap. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. I appreciate that. I hope you return. All right, Scorp 13, let's get you a general reading. Could we have a general reading for Scorp 13? And then I don't know how many people are in the chat room after you. I will take a look at that. I'll see how many more people I can get to today. We're just about coming up on an hour here. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my phone is like blowing up right now. Something probably requires my attention. People have asked me, why don't you just put your phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm doing these readings? Well, because I'm a mom, I have a day job, I have family that I care for, and I can't be on Do Not Disturb for an hour or two every weekday morning. You know, I gotta be kind of present. Make sure that I am reachable. So thank you for your patience on that, everyone. I know that it can be distracting, but it isn't a necessity. Oh, look at all that shuffling, and yet the Page of Wands still came out here. Page of Wands, so this is like new growth, okay? Look at that card, and you see how this person is looking at the staff, the wand, that he's already holding in his hand, but it's like he's seeing it for the first time, even though he hasn't literally just found it. He's seeing something brand new about it, and it's making him curious because something has been unlocked, and now it's time to follow up. There's something that's sparking an interest, and it's going to be good to have curiosity and be inquisitive and follow up on that a little bit. It's an inspiration. There's fear involved in this. There's worry or concern that maybe you'll be disappointed, or maybe there's a little feeling of being skeptical or jaded. You don't have to be, all right? Just move through this. Just move, accept the good with the bad. Don't dive in, but don't stop the energy either. Dabble. It's time to dabble. Test the waters with whatever this is, okay? There's a lot of water energy in your reading. There's something that I think you are going to see, if you haven't already, that you're meant to be involved in, okay? So if it's something that has sort of sparked your interest, but you're denying it because you're afraid of bad case scenarios, or maybe self-doubt, or afraid of other people, skeptical, See if you can put that aside for a minute and just dabble. Just dip your toe in. Okay? Just dip your toe. Look, there's literally a person in this card dipping their toe in. Okay? King of Pentacles, you don't have to throw a lot of money at it. Magician in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Tower in reverse. These are all your worries. These are all your worries about whatever this is. These are the concerns that are going to like pop up. Like, yeah, it's interesting, but I don't know if I should do that. Like, let's say just pretend hypothetically that this reading was about starting a business, okay? Or working in a partnership with a new person. You might be worried that it's going to fail financially. You might be worried that you just don't have everything you need to get it started. You might be worried that you don't know enough about it in order to do it. You're basing the potentially new experience on past disappointments. You're afraid you just don't have what it takes internally, like you're not good enough, self-doubt. You're afraid that you can't think clearly. You don't have all the facts, right? The Tower in reverse is about trying to avoid catastrophe, but sort of delaying the inevitable, you know? And then finally, you have this Six of Wands, which is the answer to all of these concerns. You need to talk to people. You need to network. You need to learn what you can. Be willing to get out there and talk to people. This could just simply be about going out and making new friends or thinking about dating someone. And these are all the concerns getting in your way. And you're being asked to go ahead and follow up. Go ahead and dip your toe in. Okay? Little baby steps are fine, but don't stop the flow. All right? Thank you for letting me read your cards. I hope that whatever that applies to, you get that message loud and clear, because there is something, not necessarily a business opportunity. That was just an example. But yeah, there's something that you're being asked to dip your toe into. Yeah. You're welcome, Invita. All right, let me scroll down to the bottom here and see how many more I have. Okay, we are getting close to the end. I see Jennifer Moore, Anshika Pandey. You're welcome, Scorp. Thank you, Umsal. Thank you, Stephen. I'm happy to be here. I enjoy being here. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of second-guessing energy in that reading, wasn't there? All right, so it looks like we just have a couple more. We'll do Jennifer Moore, need teaching negative, teaching active, reveals a false hunch, trying to sabotage lives. I don't know I don't know what your question is. Need... I don't think you have a question. I think that that's your assessment of this channel, and that's okay. Anshika Pandey, I know I'm doing wrong things right now. Like, I can't handle my work. It's haunting me, but still I'm not doing it. But because of something, I don't know what should I do. Okay, let me see. I know I'm doing wrong things right now. I can't handle my work. It's haunting me. Doing something I don't know what I should do. let's see. Oh, maybe it's time for a new start, a fresh start, Fool coming in here. There's a lot of potential right now, and I think that maybe that's why you're having a hard time doing things, because right now is the time to try something new. The Fool is coming in here, which means you are in a place right now where you could absolutely have a fresh start. So maybe it's time for a change. The Hierophant coming in here, is there someone you can talk to? Is there an institution that you can join? School, church, temple, mosque? Is there a mentor that can help you right now in terms of starting this new thing? Two of Pentacles coming through here. You want to continue navigating something. Don't let go. Don't drop the ball, okay? There's something that you're being asked to let go of, but whatever this is, you need to keep moving forward with, okay? Whatever this fresh start is, this is something you'll be able to handle. Sometimes when we are, especially when it comes to work or learning something about work, sometimes when we are in a career path that is just oppositional to our soul journey, to our true purpose, we just can't do it. Like, we want to do it, we know we got to do it, and we do everything we can, but there's something that holds us back. It like paralyzes us, and it's like, nope, we can't do it. Our brain doesn't function. We physically don't have the energy to do it. That is our system telling us that that is not for us, and maybe it's time to start something new. Okay? If you're willing to start something new, there will be guidance, and you will be able to juggle it. You'll be able to do it. The Moon in reverse, you already knew this. You already know this. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and it's got you down. You're not listening to your intuition here. You're trying to do what you think is the right thing, the thing that you have to do, and it's simply not the right thing. It's not the right thing. Totally killing your energy and your passion. Big no. Like, this is the end of something. This is your system, your higher self, your spirit guides all telling you, stop doing that and start doing what you're supposed to be doing. Start doing something new. And you might not know what that is yet. And that might be one of the reasons that you haven't tried it. But that's where this Hierophant comes in. Okay, you just need to learn a little bit. You need to latch on to some institution or person who has the wisdom and experience and knowledge to help you in this transition. Okay, that's what's needed. But definitely there is a reason that something is haunting you. Something is stopping you. It's because you're not supposed to be doing that kind of work. You're meant for something else. And right now you're being asked to start making that change. Okay? So that was your reading. Thank you for your question. All right, guys. Hi, Lighthouse Dreamer. How are you? I am going to go ahead and say see ya later. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. I will be back tomorrow for the all signs reading. Yeah, that's how I have to read these cards. I have to remember all of the different, or as many different interpretations on the cards as I can, so that I can choose what message, I can hear what message is coming through and kind of choose what makes sense. You can look at a book and it'll say, well, this is what this card means, that's what that card means, but they always have more meanings. It's not just one meaning. You've got to know when to apply. So, hi, Richard Murphy. Yes. Well, thank you all again. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're just checking in now, I'm so sorry, but I am closing out. I will be back tomorrow for all signs reading, and then Thursday for Third Eye Thursday. If you have questions and you want to drop something in and have a reading, please return. Anyone who enjoyed my channel, consider please liking and subscribing or sharing with your friends if you think that this could be helpful for someone else. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.